Namaste. Sorry. So today we're gonna read the last chapter of Bhagavad Gita once more. It's one of the longest chapters, so I'm not gonna do much after reading this. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes is my limit. Okay, everything is good. Oh, wait. So it's 18. Okay, here we go. Namaste. Atha shirto dashotyāyaha mokusha samnya sayogaha Arjuna uvaca samnya sasya mahabaho tattva mikuchami veditum Tyagasya cha Hrushri Kesha Pritaka Kleshi Nishudana Pritaka Kleshi Nishudana. Sorry, music is a little too loud. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Nuvacha Kaimanam Nyasam Samnyasam Kavayo Viduha Saiva Kaima Palatyagam Prahu Setyagam Vichakushono Tyajyam Doshabadityake Kaima Prahulmani Shuinoho Yajinyata Natapaho Kaima Yajinyata Natapaho Kaima Na Tyajyamiti Japare Nishichayam Shrunu Me Tatra Tyage Parata Satatama Tyago Hi Purushobhyakra Tribitaho Samamprakirtitaho Yajinyata Natapaho Kaima Na Tyajyam Karyameva Tat Yajinyu Tanam Tapashijaiva Pavanani Mani Shrinam Etanyapi Tu Kaimanui Sangam Yakdeva Palani Ja Kartavyani Ti Me Palta Yeshichitam Matamutamam Niyatasya Tu Samnya Saho Kaimano Nopapadyate. Sorry, just one more setting. Okay, sorry about that. Where was I? Nopapadyate. Mohatasya Parityagasata Masaho Parikirtitaho Tuhakamityeva Yatakaima Kaya Klesha Payatya Kaya Klesha Payatya. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Sakritva Rajasam Tyagam Naiva Tyaga Palam Lapet Karyamitieva Yatakaima Niyatam Kriyateljuna Sangam Tyakutva Palam Jaiva Sa Tyagahu Sa Tubiko Matahu Na Tubashutuyo Kushalam Kaima Kushale Nanu Shojujate Tyagi Satva Sama Vishituo Metavi Chinna Samshayahu Na Hi Tehapurta Shakyam Tyakutum Kaimanuyo Sheshotaha Kaimanuyo Sheshotahu Yasutu Kaima Palatyagi Sa Tyagi Tyapiti Yate Anishitama Mishitam Mishram Cha Trivitam Kaimanohu Palam Pavatyatiyaginam Pratya Na Tu Samnyasinam Kavachit Panchaitani Mahabaho Karanoni Nibuta Me Sangankye Gurutanante Prokutani Siddhataye Saivakaimanom Atishutunam Tata Kaita Karanam Ja Buritagavitam Vivita Shitya Buritakajeshutu Daivam Jaivatra Panchamam Sharirabangam Mano Sharirabangam Mano Piriyat Kaima Prarapate Naraho Nyayam Va Viparitam Va Panchaite Tasya Hetavahu Tatraivam Sati Kaitaramatmanam Kevalam Tu Yahu Pashyatra Pashyatya Krutta Pashyatya Krutta Pashyatya Krutta Buddhitivanana Pashyatya Krutta Buddhitivanana Sa Pashyati Dulmatihu Nyasya Nahangang Kuruto Pavo Buddhitiryasya Na Lipyate Hatvapi Sa Imamalokanana Imamalokanana Hananti Na Nibatyate Chinyayam Parichinyata Tribita Kaima Chodana Karanam Kaima Kaiteti Tribitahu Kaima Sangangrahahu Chinyanam Kaima Cha Kaita Cha Tritaiva Guno Petata Guno Petat Guno Petatahu Purochiate Guno Sangankiane Yata Bakachuru Nuo Tanyapi Saiva Puteshu Yenaikam Pavamabhyayami Kushote Vipakateshu Dajijinyanam Vidati Satavikam Puritakatavana Tu Yajijinyanam Nana Pavanam Puritakavitana. Sorry. this word here. 나나 바바는 부르타그 나나 바바는 부르타그 비타는 베트티 살베슈 부데슈 나지진야남 비드티 라자사무 야뚜뚜 그르뜨스나백 바데 그르뜨스나바데 가스민은 까리에 그리뜨스나바데 가스민 그르뜨스나바데 가스민은 까리에 사크타마하이 뚜까무 아따뜨발 타마다를 밤자 따뜻따마사 무다 흐르따무 니아땀 상응가라히 타마라가 드베쇼타흐. This word here. 상응가라히 타마라가 드베쇼타흐. 그르따무 아팔라 프레푸수나 깔마 야뜨따뜨 사트비카 무지아테 야뚜뚜 까메푸수나 깔마 사항은가레노 바 부나흐 그리야테 바훌라야삼 다드라자사 무다 흐르따무 아누바는탐 구쇼얌 힘사마나페쿠슈여 자 바우루셔무 모하다라피아테 깔마 야뜨따뜨따마 사무치아테 무쿠타 상응고나함 바디 트르티우트 사하사 트르티우트 사하사마는 비타흐 시드티올 닐비까라흐 깔땅 사트비까 우지아테 라기 깔마팔라 프레푸술루부토 몸물 깔마팔라 프레푸술루부토 힘사드 마쿠슈치흐 할쇼쇼카는 비타흐 깔따 라자사흐 바리길 띠따흐 아유크따흐 프라그르타흐 스타브타흐 샤투오 나이슈크르티 꼬라사흐 나이슈크르티 꼬라사흐 비쇼디 딜가수들이 자 깔따 따마사 우지아테 부드텔페담 트르테슈짜이바 구너타스드리비탐 슈르누어 보로지아마나마쇼슈에노 브리타크트베나 타난자야 브라브르트팀 자 니브르트팀 자 가리에 바야바예 많은탐 모쿠섬 자야 베트티 부드티흐 사 발타 사트비키 야야 탈맘 자 가리암 자 가리암에바 자 Ayatha bhat prajanati buddhitiho sa partha rajasi ataimam taimamiti ya maniate tamasa buddha 살발타는 빛발이 땀실자 무드티흐 사 발타 따마시 트르티야 야야 타라야테 마나흐 프라누에는 드리야크리야흐 요게나 비아 피자리 누여 트르티흐 사 발타 사트비키 야야 뚜 달마까말 타는 트르티야 타라야 텔주나 프라상은게나 팔라강은 꾸쉬 트르티흐 사 발타 라자시 야야 스바프남 파얌 쇼감 비슈담 마담에바 짜나 비문자띠 둘메타 트르티흐 사 발타 따마시 수캄 드비다님 드리비탐 슈르누 메 파라떨쇼파 아피아사 드라마테 야트라 두헉하는 땀자 니가 그 찼디 야트 따다 그래 비쇼미바 파리노메 무르 또빠마마 파리노메 무르 또빠마마 타트수캄 사트비캄 프로크타마트마 부드티 프라사다자마 비쇼야는들이야 삼요가 디아트타 다그레 무르토파마마. It's gonna take a little while. I just discovered the proper pronunciation of that character, so I'm changing everything pretty much. 비쇼야는들이야 삼요가 디아트타 그래. 비쇼야는들이야 삼요가 디아트타 따다 그래 무르또 빠마마 비쇼야는들이야 삼요가 디아트따다 그래 비쇼야는들이야 삼요가 디아트따다 그래 무르또 빠마마 파리노메 비쇼미바 따투수캄 라자삼 스무르따마 야다 그래 자누바는테 자 수캄 모하나마 드마나흐 니드라 라시아 프라마 도트탐 따뜻따마사 무다 흐르탐 나 따다스티 브르티비암 바 디비 데베슈 바 부나흐 사트밤 프라크르티 잘무크담 야데피흐 시아트들이 빌구노이흐 브라하마노 쿠쇼트리야 브라하마노 sorry 브라하마노 그 브라하마노크 브라하마노크즈라 쇼 너쿠쇼 마노쿠쇼 브라하마노쿠쇼트리야 비샴 슈드라놈 자 바라는 따빠 깔마누이 브라비 바크다니 스바파바 브라파 바일구노이허 스바파바 브라파 바일 스바파바 브라파 바일구노이허 Shamo Tamasatapaho Shaocham Gusho Nandi Gusho Nandiran Jabame Gusho Nandiran Jabame Ba sorry Bijnanama Satikyam Brahma Kalma Sivapavajama Shauriyam Tejo Trutilda Kushoyam Yudute Japyapala Yanama Danamishvara Pavashuja Kushotram Kaima Sivapavajama Guru Shui Kala Kushyapanuijam Guru Shui Gao Guru Shui Gao Rakushuya Guru Shui Gao Rakushuya Guru Shui Gao Rakushuya Panuijam Guru Shui Gao Rakushuya Panuijam. Yeah, I'll take it. Vaishya Kaima Sivapavajama Parichariya Tamakam Kaima Shudrasya Pi Sivapavajama Sube Kaima Nuya Pirataho Samsidatim Lapate Naraho Sivakaima Nirataho Sidatim Yata Binundati Takachuru Nuo Yataho Prabhurititilpu Tanam Yana Salvamidam Tatam Sivakaimano Tamapialchia Sidatim Binundati Manabaho About more than halfway there. Shreyanan Sivataimo Bigunoho Parataimat Sivanushituitat Sivapavaniatam Kaima Gulbanan Na Punoti Tiribishamu Sahajam Kaima Gaunanteya Sadoshamapi Na Piajat Saibarampa Hi Doshueno Tumena Ganiriva Buddha. One more. This word. Tumena Ganiriva Buddha. Okay. Asakuta Buddhatiho Saivatra Jitatama Bigatasupuriha Bigatasupurahaho Naishu Kaimia Sidatim Paramam Samnya Senati Kakachati Sidatim Praputo Yatha Brahma Tatha Puno Brahma Tatha Punoti Nibota Me Samasenaiva Gaunanteya Dishuto Jnanasya Ya Para Buddhatiya Vishuddhaya Yukuto Trutya Tamanam Niyamiya Cha Shabdadinan Vishoyam Sityakadva Ragadvesho Vyudasya Cha Vivikudasavi Lakvashi Yatavagaka Yamanasaha Dhyana Yoga Paro Nityam Vairagyam Samupashiritaha Ahangaram Palam kalpam kamam krotam parigraham vimuchya nirmamahu shananto brahma phuyaya kalpate. Brahma Bhutahu Prasanatma Na Shochati Na Gang Kushati Samahu Sarveshu Bhuteshu Madhupakatim Lapate Param sorry Pakatiya Mama Pijanati Yavanyashuchasmi Tattvatahu Tato mam tattvato jiñatva vishate tadananantaramu salvakalmanuyapi sada kulvano madhviyapa shirayahu mat prasada dapa punoti shashvatam para. I'm gonna read this sentence all over again. So about 20 more verses to go. 5 minutes. Matu prasada dapa punoti shashvatam padamabhyayamu jatasa salvakalmanui mayi samnyasya matu parahu Mudati yoga mupa shritya makachitatahu satatam pava makachitatahu salvadurga nui matu prasada tarisyosi matu prasada tarisyosi atha Jatavama hangankaranana shiroshyasi binangan kushyasi. One more. This word here. Shuya. Binangan kushyasi. Yata hangankarama shiritya na yotusya iti manyase. Mityaishu Vyapasa yasate prakritisidvam nyokushyati Svapavajana kaunanteya nibadatahu svana kaimano kaitum nekuchasi Jnana moha tekarisya Jnana moha, this word here. Jnana moha tekarisya siya bishopi bashopi. Jnana moha tekarisya siya bashopi tat. Ishvarahu sarvaputanam hurududesh Arjuna Hurududeshel Arjuna Tishtati. Pramayanam Saiva Putani Yanantara Rutani Mayaya Tameva Sharanam Kakacha Saiva Pavena Parata Tatuprasada Tuparam Shanantim Sitanam Prapusyasi Shashvatam. Iti te jnanamakyatam guhyad 구히야드 구히야타람 마야 비무르 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 시야이 따다데 따다슈에 따다셰슈에 따다셰 비무르 비무르 시야이 따다셰슈에노 야테크 야테크 차시 따타 구루 살바 구히야타맘 부야흐 슈르누 메 바라맘 바짜흐 이슈도시 메 드르터미티 따또 바쿠시으미 때 히타무 마는마나 바바 마드 바크도 마디야지 맘 나마스쿠루 마메바이시오시 사티암 때 브라티자네 브리오시 메 살바탈마는 파리티아지야 마메감 샤라놈 브라자 아함 뜨바 살바파 베피오 모쿠쇼 이슈미 마 슈자흐 이담 때 나타파스카야 나 파크타야 가다자나 나 자슈슈루쇼 자슈슈루쇼베 바지암 나자맘 요피아수야티 야 이담 바라맘 구히암 마드 바크테시바 피타시아티 this word here 마드 바크테시바 피타시아티 파크팀 마이 바람 그르트바 마메바이시어티야 삼샤야흐 몸몰 마메바이시어티야 삼샤야흐 나자 다스마는 마누슈에 다스마는 마누 this word 다스마는 마누슈예슈 가시제는메 브리야크르트 브리야크르트 타마흐 파비타 나자메 다스마다니아흐 브리야타로 부비 아티에 시오테 자야 이맘 달미암 삼바다 마바요흐 지냐나 테나 하미슈트흐 시야미티 메 마티흐. Okay, like 7 more verses or less. Shradha banana suyashcha shrunuya dapi yo narahu sopi mukutahu shupamulu lokana prapunuyat punuya kaimanom. This word here. Let me see. About 7 more verses. Shupamalu lokan prapunuyat punuya kaimanom. I could do once more. Shupamalu lokan prapunuyat pun. Yeah, Sanskrit. Sometimes you can't read it twice. Sanskrit won't let you read it twice. I'll try it one more time. Shupamalu lokan prapunuyat punuya kaimanom. Lucky. Kakachi dat taku chutam. Takachi dat taku chutam. 깍지다 닦으 추루땀 빨타 드바야이 그래노 자타사 깍지다 지냐나 사무모하흐 파라나실토스테 타난자야 알주나 우바짜 나실투오 모하흐 스무르티 라브타 드바트 프라사다는 마야 지우타 스티토스미 가타사는 데하흐 까리슈예 바짜남 따바 산자야 우바짜 이티야함 바수데바시야 발타시야 자 마하트마나흐 삼바다미마마 슈로셔 마드푸탐 삼바다미마마 슈로셔 마드푸탐 로마하셔너무 비야사 프라사다 그추루타바 네타드 구히야마함. How much more? There are 4 more verses. Excuse me. Namaste. Vyasa prasada kachrutapanetad guhyamaham. Vyasa prasada kachrutapanetad guhyamaham param. Yogam Yogashivarat Krishno Tsa Kushot Katayatahu Svayam. 3 more. 라자는 삼 스무르티야 라자는 삼 스무르티야 삼바다미마마드 푸타무 개샤발주나요흐 부누염 흐르슈여미 자 무훌무후허 따끄짜 삼스무르티야 루파마티아드 푸탐 하레허 비스마요 메 마하는 라자는 흐르슈여미 자 보나허 야트라 요게슈바라흐 그르슈노 야트라 방알토 다눌타라흐 따트랑 시릴 비자요 푸딜투루바 니딜마딜마마 Namaste. Namaste. It's 78 verses. It's one of the longest chapters in Bhagavad Gita, and it's chapter 18, the last chapter. Tatu Saditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Supanishatusu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Sutras Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambade Bogusha Samnya Sayogo Nama Ashito Dashotyayahu. I'm gonna try to speak more softly. It's just I'm really straining it. Should I read this? There's no translation for this. Maybe I'll read it at the end if I remember it. But this is not even in the original Mahabharata, which is where Bhagavad Gita is from. Bhagavad Gita is a tiny chapter in Mahabharata, which is made of 200,000 verses or something like that. It's the longest epic on this earth, written about 5,000 years ago, or long before. Okay. Arjuna said, of renunciation, O thou of mighty arms, I desire to know the true nature, and also of abandonment, O Lord of the senses, distinctly, O slayer of Kashi. The Holy One said, the rejection of works with desire is known by the learned as renunciation, the abandonment of the fruit of all work, the discerning call abandonment. Some wise men say that work should be abandoned as evil, others that the works of sacrifice, gifts, and penance should not be abandoned. As to that abandonment, listen to my decision, O best of the sons of Bharata. For abandonment, O tiger among men, have been declared to be of three kinds. The works of sacrifice, gifts, and penance should not be abandoned. They should indeed be done. Sacrifice, gift, and penance are the purifications of the wise. But even those works should be done, abandoning attachment and fruit. This, O son of Brita, is my excellent and decided opinion. The renunciation of an act prescribed is not proper. Its abandonment from delusion, and is declared to be of the quality of darkness. As sorrow, one work is abandoned from bodily pain. One making such an abandonment, which is of the quality of passion, never obtaineth the fruit of abandonment. Sorry, I don't read the words within the parentheses or the As one that should be done when work that is prescribed is done, O Arjuna, abandoning attachment and fruit also, that abandonment is deemed to be of the quality of goodness. Possessed of intelligence and with doubts dispelled, an abandoner that is endowed with the quality of goodness had no aversion for an unpleasant action and no attachment to pleasant. Since actions cannot be absolutely abandoned by an embodied person, he who abandons the fruit of actions is truly said to be an abandoner. Evil, good, and mixed action have threefold fruit hereafter for those that do not abandon. But there is none whatever for the renouncer. Listen from me, O thou of mighty arms, to these 5 causes for the completion of all actions, declared in the Sankhya, treating of the annihilation of actions. Substratum, agent, the diverse kinds of organs, the diverse efforts severally, and with them the deities as the 5th. With body, speech, or mind, whatever work, just or the reverse, a man undertakes, these 5 are its causes. That being so, he that, owing to an unrefined understanding, beholdeth his own self as solely the agent, he, dull in mind, beholdeth not. He that hath no feeling of egoism, whose mind is not sullied, he, even killing all these people, killeth not, nor is fettered. Knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower from the threefold impulse of action, form the threefold impulse of action. Instrument, action, and the agent form the threefold complete complements of action. Knowledge, action, and agent are declared in the enumeration of qualities to be threefold according to the difference of qualities. Listen to these also duly. That by which one eternal essence is viewed in all things, undivided in the divided, know that to be knowledge having the quality of goodness. That knowledge which discerneth in all things diverse essences of different kinds, in consequence of their separateness, know that that knowledge hath the quality of passion. But that which is attached to a single object as if it were the whole, which is without reason, without truth, and mean, that hath been said to be of the quality of darkness. The action which is prescribed, without attachment, performed without desire and aversion, by one who longeth not for fruit, is said to be of the quality of goodness. But that action which is done by one seeking objects of desire, or by one filled with egoism, and which is attended with great trouble, is said to be of the quality of passion. That action which is undertaken from delusion, without regard to consequences, loss, injury, and power also, is said to be of the quality of passion. The agent who is free from attachment, who never speaketh of himself, who is endued with constancy and energy, and is unmoved by success and defeat, is said to be of the quality of goodness. The agent who is full of affections, who wisheth for the fruit of actions, who is covetous, endued with cruelty and impure, and who feeleth joy and sorrow, is declared to be of the quality of passion. The agent who is void of application, without discernment, obstinate, deceitful, malicious, slothful, desponding, and procrastinating, is said to be of the quality of darkness. Hear now, O Talanjaya, the threefold division of intellect and of constancy according to their qualities, which I am about to declare exhaustively and distinctly. The intellect which knoweth action and inaction, what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, fear and fearlessness, bondage and deliverance, is, O son of Brita, of the quality of goodness. The intellect by which one imperfectly discerneth right and wrong, that which ought to be done and that which ought not to be done, is, O son of Brita, of the quality of passion. That intellect which, shrouded by darkness, regardeth wrong to be right, and all things as reversed, is, O son of Brita, of the quality of darkness. That unswerving constancy by which one controls the functions of the mind, the life breaths and the senses, through devotion, that constancy is, O son of Brita, of the quality of goodness. But that constancy, O Arjuna, by which one holds to religion, desire, and profit, through attachment, desiring fruit, that constancy, O son of Brita, is of the quality of passion. That through which an undiscerning person abandons not sleep, fear, sorrow, despondency, and folly, that constancy is deemed to be of the quality of darkness. Hear now from me, O full of Bharata's race, of the three kinds of happiness, that in which one findeth pleasure from repetition, which bringeth an end to pain, which is like poison first, but resembleth nectar in the end. That happiness born of the serenity produced by a knowledge of self is said to be of the quality of goodness. That which is from the contact of the senses with their objects, which resembleth nectar first, but is like poison in the end, that happiness is held to be of the quality of passion. That happiness which in the beginning and in its consequences deludeth the soul, and springeth from sleep, indolence, and stupidity, that is described to be of the quality of darkness. There is not either on earth or in heaven among the gods the entity that is free from these three qualities born of nature. The duties of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and Vaishyas, and of Shudras also, chastiser of fools, are distinguished by qualities born of nature. The qualities born of nature. Tranquility, self-restraint, ascetic austerities, purity, forgiveness, rectitude, knowledge, experience, and belief. These are the duties of Brahmanas born of nature. Bravery, energy, firmness, skill, not flying away from battle, liberality, the bearing of a ruler. These are the duties of Kshatriyas, born of nature, born of their nature, the nature. Agriculture, tending of cattle, and trade are the natural duties of Vaishyas. Of Shudras also, the natural duty consists in servitude. Every man engaged in his own duties attains to perfection. Hear now how one obtains perfection by application to his duties. Him from whom are the movements of all beings, him by whom all is pervaded. Worshipping him by one's own duty, one obtaineth perfection. Better is one's own duty though performed boldly than another's duty well performed. Performing the duty prescribed by the nature, one incurreth no sin. I slept 2 hours last night, 2 hours the day before. That's my excuse. One must not abandon, O son of Kunti, one's natural duty, though tainted with evil, for all actions are enveloped by evil like fire by smoke. He whose mind is unattached everywhere, who hath subdued his self, and whose desires have departed, obtaineth through renunciation the supreme perfection of freedom from work. Learn from me only in brief, O son of Kunti, how one, having obtained perfection, attaineth to Brahma, which is the supreme end of knowledge. Endue with a pure mind, and restraining his self by constancy, renouncing sound and other objects of sense, and casting off affection and aversion, he who resideth in a lonely place, eateth little, and restraineth speech, body, and mind, who is ever intent on meditation and abstraction, who hath recourse to indifference, who abandoning egoism, violence, pride, lust, wrath, and surroundings, hath been freed from selfishness and is tranquil, becometh fit for assimilation with Brahma. Becoming one with Brahma, tranquil in spirit, one grieveth not, desireth not. Alike to all beings, he obtaineth the highest devotion to me. By devotion, he truly understandeth me, what I am and who I am, then understanding me truly, he entereth into me forthwith. Even performing all actions at all times, having refuge in me, he obtaineth through my favor the seat that is eternal and imperishable. Dedicating in thy heart all actions to me, being devoted to me, resorting to mental abstraction, fix thy thoughts constantly on me. Fixing thy thoughts on me, thou wilt surmount all difficulties through my grace. But if from self-conceit thou wilt not listen, thou wilt utterly perish. If having recourse to self-conceit thou thinkest, I will not fight, that resolution of thine will be vain. Nature will constrain thee. That which from delusion thou dost not wish to do, thou wilt do involuntarily, bound by thy own duties springing from nature. The Lord, O Arjuna, dwelleth in the region of the heart of all beings, turning all beings as if mounted on a machine by his elusive power. Seek shelter with him in every way, O Bharata. Through his grace thou wilt obtain supreme tranquility, the eternal seat. Thus hath been declared to thee by me the knowledge that is more mysterious than any mystery. Reflecting on it fully, act as thou likest. Once more, listen to my supernal words, the most mysterious of all. Exceedingly dear art thou to me, therefore I will declare what is for thy benefit. Set thy heart on me, become a devotee. Sacrifice to me, bow down to me. Then shalt thou come to me. I declare to thee truly, thou art dear to me. Forsaking all duties, come to me as thy sole refuge. I will deliver thee from all sins, do not grieve. This is not to be ever declared by thee to one who practiseth no austerities, to one who is not a devotee, to one who never waiteth on a preceptor, nor yet to one who calumniateth me. He who shall inculcate this supreme mystery to those that are devoted to me, offering me the highest devotion, will come to me, freed from doubts. Amongst men there is none who can do me a dearer service than he, nor shall any other on earth be dearer to me than he. And he who will study this holy converse between us, by him will have been offered to me the sacrifice of knowledge. Such is my opinion. Even the man who, with faith and without cavil, will hear it, even he, freed, will obtain the blessed regions of those that perform pious acts. Hath this, O son of Buddha, been heard by thee, with mind undirected to any other object? Had thy delusion by ignorance been destroyed, O Dhananjaya? Arjuna said, my delusion hath been destroyed, and the recollection hath been gained by me. O undeteriorating one, through thy favor. I am now firm, my doubts have been dispelled, I will do thy bidding. Sanjaya continued, thus I heard this converse between Vasudeva and the high-souled son of Pritha, wonderful and causeth the hair to stand on end. Through Vyasa's favor, I heard this supreme mystery, this yoga, from Krishna himself, the Lord of Yoga, who declared it in person. O King, recollecting this wonderful holy converse of Keshava and Arjuna, I rejoice over and over again, recollecting again and again that wonderful form also of Hari. Great is my amazement, O King, and I rejoice evermore. Thither where Krishna, the Lord of Yoga, thither where the woman Bharata, thither, in my opinion, are prosperity and victory and greatness and eternal justice. Alright, that's it. I'll attempt to read the end. There's no translation for this. Shanantakaram Pujakashayanam Padmanabham Sureshamu Vishubhataram Gaganasadurasham Mekhabalnam Shupangangamu La Kushumi La Kushu La Kushu Shu La Kushumi Kanantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Piltianagamiyamu Banande Vishnum Pavapaya Haram Sarvalokaikanatam. Namaste. Okay, so that's the end of Bhagavad Gita once again. And tomorrow I'll be reading back to chapter 1. And I'm gonna read it until I memorize the whole thing. This is my 8th time reading it, so maybe by the 18th time I should be able to memorize some of it. That's how Sanskrit works. It's like it's a computer programming language for this reality. Okay. Bhagavad Gita 82. So that took like an hour. So just 45 minutes left. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna use a little nicotine. Helps me read Sanskrit and not get frustrated. One day I'll get a certificate of graduation for using nicotine. Six verses. Long verses. Yeah, I'm gonna try to speak more softly. Starting to realize certain things. You're supposed to read Sanskrit like a snake, like very fluid. Upo, shu, shurunu, hi, giro, makavanama, tata, iba. Yada, effortless is the word. Effortlessly. Yada, nahu, su nurta batahu kara, adaltaya sa, idioja, nubinundra, te hari. 아구쇼는 남이 마다는 따 히아바 브리야 아투셨다 아스토셨다 스바파 나보 비브라 나비시토야 마티 요자 느비는드라 때 하리 수삼드르 샴 뜨바 바얌 마카바는 바는디 슈이마히 마카바는 바는디 슈이마히 브라 누남 부너바는 두라흐 수투또 야히 바샤무 아누 요자 느비는드라 때 하리 사카담 브르셔넘 라타마티 비슈토티 고비담 야흐 바드람 하리요자남 부너미는드라 지케타티 요자 느비는드라 때 하리 유크타스 때 아스투 타쿠슈이노 우타 사비야흐 샤타크라토 때나 자야무파 프리얌 마는다노 야히야는 타소 요자 느비는드라 때 하리 유나지미 때 브라하마노 게시나 하리 우파 브라 야히 다티슈에 카파스티오흐 우크트바 I just want to check this. I'm not used to this spelling and I'm tired, so instead of reading the wrong thing, and that's the last part of the last shloka. Ukkatava, I'm pretty sure it's the Ukkatava. I'm just seeing things. Ukkatava, yeah, Uttava. Yeah, see. Good thing I looked it up. Uttava. 수다소 라파사 아마는 디슈흐 부셔는 바는 바지리는 사무 부셔는 바는 바지리는 사무 바트니아 마다흐. Namaste. Graciously listen to our songs, Makaban. Be not negligent, as thou hast made us full of joy and let us solicit thee. Now Indra, yoke thy two base steeds. Well have they eaten and rejoiced. The friends have risen and passed away. The sages luminous in themselves have praised thee with their latest hymn. Now Indra, yoke thy two base steeds. Makaban, we will reverence thee who art so fair to look upon. Thus praised according to our wish. Come now with richly laden car. Now, Inudra, yoke thy two base steeds. He will in very truth ascend a powerful car that finds the kind who thinks upon the well-filled bowl, the tawny courser's harnesser. Now, Inudra, yoke thy two base steeds. Let, Lord of 100 powers, thy steeds be harnessed on the right and left. Therewith, in rapture of the Jews, draw near to thy beloved spouse. Now, Inandra, yoke thy two base steeds. With holy prayer, I yoke thy long-maned pair of babes. Come hitherward. Thou holdest them in both thy hands. The stirring draughts of juice outpoured have made thee glad. Thou, thunderer, hast rejoiced with Bushan and thy spouse. Okay. I'm gonna make a note to myself. Chapter 1, Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 83. Tomorrow, Rig Veda. That's it. So it'll be like 45 minutes of the sutra. All right. So it's 26. Did I write that there? Nope, I have to fix it. 26 until I get tired. 26 until tired. Namaste. Atha hanasya kahu prabhutyupaya iti vivekakyatira viplava hanopayahu sattva purusho niyata pratyayo vivekakyatihu. Let me just make sure I'm not missing it. Sa devani brutata mitya devani brutata mitya jiñana plavate yada mitya jiñanam dagatabi japabam manantya prasabam. I don't know if I should check that. Yeah. Starting from here. Sampadhyate tada bitu dakle sharajasahu satvasya pare. Is that one word, two words? Sorry, this copy is not the best for reading. But I use it because it's the best of them all. I just wish I had a better printed or scanned version of it. Satvasya. Yeah. Satvasya pare vaisharadye parasyam pashikara samjinyayam paltamanasya viveka pratyaya prabaho nirmalo bhavati. Sa vivekakya tira viplava hanopayahu. That's number 1. So an alternative text. Hanasiopa Yahu. Hanasiopa. But that doesn't. I guess they meant to say it connects with the end. Okay. Tato mitya jinyanasya nagatabi japavo pagamahu punashecha prasava itieshu mokushasya maigo hanasyopaya iti. Okay. We're getting to the good part now. Yay. Now, what is the means of attaining escape? The means of attaining escape is unwavering discriminative discernment. Discriminative discernment of the presented idea of the difference between Sattva and the self. But this discernment wavers when erroneous perception is not repressed. When erroneous perception, reduced to the condition of burnt seed, fails to reproduce the self, then the flow of the presented ideas of discrimination belonging to the Sattva, which is cleansed from rajas belonging to the hindrances, and which continues in the higher clearness, in the higher consciousness of being master, becomes stainless. This unwavering discriminative discernment is the means of escape. After this, erroneous perception tends to become reduced to the condition of burnt seed, and its failure to reproduce itself is the path to release, the way of approach to escape. Okay. 27. Namaste. Tasya sapatata pranantab. Is that pu or mu? Pu. Are they sure? So once again, I use 4 different versions. I have one that I'm reading, which is the primary one. All these are, I guess they're not different versions, but they're not identical, is what I'm going to tell you. 27. Pu, okay. 2 out of 3. Pranantapu miho prajinya tasyati pratyuhitakya tehu pratyag pratyamunayahu. Yeah. Sapadatati ashudutya varanamala pagama kachitatasya. It's terrible. Should I read it again or just move on? Ashudutya varanamala pagama kachitatasya pratyayanantara nudup. This starting from here. Pratyayanantara nudupade sati. It's number 2. Sanskrit number 2 or Hindi number 2 is, it looks like the alphabet number 2. The sapadataiva. Okay. So they added a word. Sapataprakaraiva prajinya vivekino bhavati. That is very fuzzy to me. Prajinya tadyata parijinyatam heyam nasya punahu Parijiñyayamasati. Parijiñyayamasati. What the heck is that? I read it right, I think. Parijiñya. Yeah. Kushwino heya hetabo na punareteshum. Is it muna or puna? Punaretesh. Yeah. Kushwe tabiyamasati. Sa kusho tukuritam. And then I'm sure I read it right. I'm just insecure now. Yeah. Nirotasama. T. I think it's a T. Niro. Yeah. Alright, I'll check it with another version. Nirota Samati. What the? Oh, yeah. I'll check it on with another version. Just in case, because the second one wasn't even that clear. $27. And this is fuzzy. Oof, 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 oof. Nirota. Yeah, T. 2 out of 4. Tina. Nirota sama tina. Hanam. Pabito. Viveka kya dirupo. What in the world? I pronounce it as po. Sounds about right. This is my 5th time reading it, so I may have memorized certain words. Po. And what say you? Po. Vivek. Po. Alright, 2 out of 3. That's good enough. Hanopaya iti. Eshu Chatushitoi Karya. Number 1. Karyavi. So it combines these 2 words. Karyabhimukatiha. Just checking. And that is like Vimukati, starting from here. Vimukatiha Prajñāyaha Cittata Vimukati Trayi Charita Tikara Buddhatiha Guna Girishikara Tato Girishikara Tato Chiuta. I'll take it. No, it's so fuzzy that I have no choice but to check. It's like, why don't you just read this version? Because it's not that accurate, that's fine. But it's really good for referencing, fuzzy words. How do you know if this is the most accurate one? Well, it's got this alternative texts. None of the other 3 has, the changes that might have been made over thousands and thousands of years. This version does, which doesn't include 100% of them, but at least like 70-80% of it. So it's the best I could do for now. So it uses an alternative text, which is probably referenced in number 2. But Which one does this use? Oof, oof. No, I forgot what word that was. Giri, 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 giri. Yeah, okay. So I read it right. Giri, giri shikara, giri shikara tato chiutang. That was the original. And number 2 says, Bazi. Na gur guru the. So I think this uses that different word. If I could find it. Nirota, charita, giri. Okay, gutta, gutta, gutta. So that's gutta. Yeah, so I'm gonna read this here. Giri shikara gutta jiuta. It's easier to pronounce. If that tells me anything. Iva gravano. Yeah. Nirasatana sivakara nue pralaya pimukha saha tenasatam kakachananti na jaishum brabilinanam punarasatiu utpadah prayojana pavaditi. It's so fuzzy that I just want to double check. Pranujana prayojana pavaditi. Prayojana pavaditi. Etasyam abhasatayam gunasam. Where's Guna Sambananta? Guna Sambananta Titahu Sibaru Pama Trajyotirara Sibaru Pama Trajyotiramalahu Sibaru Pama Trajyotiramalahu Kevali Purusho Iti Kevali. Okay. Etam saputapitam prantapumi prajinyam anupasyanam purushahu. And let me just double check this fuzziness. Prantapumi prajinyam anupasyanam. See, that's why I don't read this version, because it breaks that one word into 2. So that should be connected to this word. And they do that a lot. And this is the most readable version. It's really too bad for me. I wish I could just read this, I'm just gonna say this one more time. Prananta Pranatapumi Prajinyam Anupasyanam Purushuhu Kushala Ityachyayate Pratiprasavepi Chitatasya Mukutahu Kushala Ityeva Pavati Gunoti Taktavaditi. Just double checking this fuzziness here. Pratiprasavepi. Okay, cool. For him, insight sevenfold and advancing in stages to the highest. The words for him refer to him in whom discernment is re-uprisen. The word sevenfold means that the insight of the discriminating, after the removal of the defilements from the covering of impurity, when no other kind of presented idea is generated in the mind stuff, has just 7 forms as follows. The thing to be escaped has been thought out, nor need he think it out again. The reasons for the thing to be escaped have dwindled away, nor need they dwindle away again. The escape is directly perceived by the concentration of restriction. The means of escape in the form of discriminative discernment has been cultivated. So this is the fourfold final release belonging to insight, which may be effected. But the final release of the mind stuff is threefold. The authority of the thinking substance is ended. The aspects, like rocks fallen from the top of the mountain peak, without support of their own accord, incline towards dissolution and come with this to rest. And when these are quite dissolved, they do not cause growth again, because there is no impelling cause. In this stage, the self has passed out of relation with the aspects, and enlightened by himself and nothing more, is stainless and isolated. Did I miss anything? Okay. The self, beholding the sevenfold insight advancing in stages to the highest, is denominated fortunate. Even when there is also the inverted generation of the mind stuff, the self is said to be released fortunate, because he has passed beyond the aspects. Okay, so this is a long, so I just hope that the text is readable. This page is no good. Alright, that's cool. This is cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, so after the first page of that sutta, I'll have an easier time reading the rest of it. Okay. Namaste. Sorry, just checking how much time. 25 more minutes or so. Right, a little nicotine and I'll continue. Namaste. Siddhata Bhavati Vivekakya Tilhanopaya. Number 3. Sanskrit 3 or Hindi 3 is the same as 3. Or alphabet 3. What in the world? Bayaho. Bayaho. That makes sense. Vivekakya Tilhanopaya. And what is that? Na. So that second version skips this word. Iti na cha siddhitira는 다른 siddhitira는 다른 siddhitira는 다른 starting from here. Satanamityatadaraphiyate. That's number 4. So scared. What is that thing? Mitya dastada. Mitya dastada. Mitya dastada. Dada rapat. Mitya dastada. Mitya dastada. Satanamityat dastada. Satanamityat dastada. Let me just reference the other versions. Yeah, I think, it's my 4th or 5th time reading the whole sutta. Maybe 5th time, maybe 4th or 5th. By the time I get to 18, I should be able to figure out just a little bit of which one is the correct text. I hope. It's the same one as the other one. Same thing. Yeah, okay, fine. Yoga. The large letters are part of the sutra. The smaller letters are comments by Vyasa. He commented on it 5,000 years ago, or way before that. Probably way before that. Yoga Yogang Ngan Nushito Nada Shudati Gu Shoye. Shito. There should be a line there. Yeah. And that's tick. T. Alright, 3 out of 4. So they wrote it as key. When you connect that together, that's a key. Yogang Ngan Nushito Nada Shuru. Shu or Shuru. Just gonna check one of them. Shu the T kushoye. Yogang Ngan Nushito Nada Shuddha Ti kushoye. Yogang Ngan Nushito Nada Shuddha Ti kushoye. Sorry. Yogang Ngan Nushito Nada Shuddha Ti kushoye. Jnana di Putira Vivekakya Teho. All right, I could see. Yogang Ngan Yashito Batita. Yogang Ngan Yashito Batita Yishioma no ni. Desho Manushito Nato Pancha Paibanu. Desho Manushito Nato Panchama Panchapa Paibanu. I kind of want to read this again. I got distracted. I shouldn't get distracted. I get distracted. Sorry. Yogang Ngan Yashito Bapita. Yogang Ngan Yashito Bapita Yishioma no ni. It wasn't better. It might have been the same. Desho Manushito Nato Pancha Paibanu. Desho Manushito Nato Pancha Paibanu. I'll take it. Viparya Yasya Shuddhatiru Pasya Kushoyo Na Shahu. Tata Kushoye Samyagu Jinyanasya Pivyakatihu. Yata Ja Satana Nyanuri. Satana Nyanushutui Yanante. Tata Danut Vama Shuddhati. Danut Vama Shuddhatira. Danut Vama Shuddhatira Padiyate. Should I look this up? I don't feel like it. I'm gonna get some sleep tonight. That's my goal. Just 5 hours is what I need. Where was I? Oh yeah. Tuvama. Danu Tuvama. Danu. Tuvama Ba. Gushoyo Na Shahu. Oh wait, I was here, sorry. Yata Ja Gushuyate Data Gushoya Gramanu Rotini Jinyanasya Pi Diputil Baltan Diputil Bai Diputil Baitate Diputil Baitate. I'll take it. Am I missing any words on either side? No. Karelvesho Vibrita Tihu Vibhuritatiha Prakaisamanupavatiya Prakaisamanupavatiya Vivekakyateha A Guna Purusha Suvarupa Guna Purusha Suvarupa Vijin Guna Purusha Suvarupa Vijnana Dityathaha. One more. Guna Purusha Suvarupa Vijnana Dityathaha. Yoga Ganga Nushita Nama Shudite Vyoga Karanam. Yoga Ganga Nushita Namashu. Yoga Ganga Nushita Namashudite Vyoga Karanam. Yoga Ganga Nushita Namashudite Vyoga. Yoga Ganga Nushita Namashudite Vyoga. Yoga Ganga Nushita Namashudite Vyoga Karanam. Yatha Parashushedyasya Vivekakya Tesutu Prapati Karanam Yatha Taimaha Sukhasya Nanyatha Karanam Gati Chaitani Karanoni Shastre Pavananti Navaivedyaha Tadyatha Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Piva Pikara Pratyaya Pra Uttapatati Putta. Good thing I looked it up. Putta. It's another version. I've gone too far. Uttu. Oh. Yeah, Buddha, 2 out of 3. Uttapatatisatya, Disatitya, Uttapatatisatitya, Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Vikara Pratyaya Putayahu. Just gonna make sure I pronounce that right. Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Vikara Pratyaya Putayahu. Namaste, help me. Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Uttapatatisatitya Satitya Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Vikara Pratyaya Putayahu. I'll take it. I didn't make wrong sounds. That's good enough for me. Vyoganyat vatrutayahu. Vyoganyat vatrutayahu. Karanam navata. Samuritamu iti. Taturotapatati karanam mano pavati. I'm kind of tempted to do that again. Alright, maybe this is the last sutra. It's pretty long. Yeah, just 10 minutes left. I'm gonna read it again because yeah, you're not supposed to read it again if you read it right, because it messes with you. Uttapatatisatitya Pibhyagati Vikara Pratyaya Putayahu. Vyoganyatva trutayahu Karanam Navata Smuritamu Iti Tatrot Patiti Karanam Mano Pavati. That's number 1. Jnanasya. That's the second version. The first version is Bijnanasya Sthiti Karanam Manasaha Purusho Tata Sharirasya Bahara Iti Apibhyakati Karanam Yatha Rupasya Lokasatata. Rupasya Sya that's Sya. Okay. Rupasya Lokasatata Rupajnanam Vikarakaranam Manaso Vishayanantaram Yathagniha Bhagyasya Pratyayakaranam Tumajnanamagni Jnanasya. One more. Tumajnanamagni Jnanasya Praputikaranam Yoganga Nushithanam Vivekakyatehu Vyogakaranam Tadeva Shuddhatehu Anyatavakaranam Yatha Suvainasya Suvainokarahu Evamekasya Sutri Pratyaya Sutri Pratyayasya Vidya Sutri Pratyayasya Vidya Mutatve. I'm not sure. I'm unsure. Pratyatve. Mudatve. Okay, I think I read it right. Mutatve, Tibeshu, Tuhakatve, yeah, okay. Yay. Am I missing something? Tuhakatve, no, that's a standalone word. Okay. Ragahu Sukatve Tatvajnanam Matyastie That's the best I could do. Matya. Where is it? Matyas. Yeah, okay. Truti Karanam Sharira Minendrayanam Just checking. Tani Cha Tasya Mahaputani Shariranam Tani Cha Parasaparam Saiveshum Dairyagu Yaubana Manusho Daivatani. Terrible. I want to read that again. Dairyagyao Manusho Daivatani. Alright, moving on. Parasapara Tatava Dityavam Nava Nava Karanoni Ba Nava 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 Yeah Nava Karanoni Tani Cha Yatha Sampabam Padaltanam Shivapi Yogiani Yoganga Nushiturnam Tu Dubi Taiva Kara Natubam Lapata Iti. Just get easier. It should get, just one sentence. It gets easier maybe after 30, or it's very, very short. I love getting through short sutras. That means gaining a lot of knowledge or power. Okay. It's not that the sutra is long. It's the comments added to the sutra, which are sometimes really, really long. When discriminative discernment is perfected, there is the means of escape, and there is no perfection without the means. So this is begun. After the aids to yoga have been followed up, when the impurity has dwindled, there is an enlightenment of perception reaching up to the discriminative discernment. The aids to yoga are the 8, which are about to be enumerated. As a result of following them up, there is a dwindling or cessation of the 5 sections of misconception. Upon the dwindling of this follows the manifestation of focused thinking, and in proportion as the means, so the impurity is reduced to a state of attenuation. And in proportion as it dwindles, the enlightenment of perception also, in accordance with the degree of dwindling, increases. Now this same increase experiences a perfection reaching up to discriminative discernment, up to the perception which distinguishes between the aspects as such and the self. The following up of the aids to yoga is the cause of discorrelation with impurity, just as an X, which is to be cut. Now are the cause of attaining discriminative discernment, just as right living is to happiness. In other ways, it is not a cause. Furthermore, how many of these causes according to the system are there? Just 9, he says as follows. Causes 9-fold: rise and permanence and manifestation and modification and presentation and attainment and disjunction and transformation and sustentation. Of these, the cause of rise, the central organ of a mental process. The cause of permanence, the fact that the self has purposes, of the central organ, just as food of the body. The cause of manifestation, the shining of color, just as the perception of color. The cause of modification, another object of sense, the central organ, just as fire, food to be cooked. The cause of presentation, the thought of smoke, of the thought of fire. The cause of attaining, the following up of the aids to yoga, discriminative discernment. The cause of disjunction, the same, from impurity. The cause of transformation is, for instance, the goldsmith, the gold. Similarly, if a single presented idea of a woman has the quality of infatuation, undifferentiated consciousness, if it has the quality of painfulness, hatred, if it has the quality of pleasurability, passion, if it has the quality of the detached attitude, the recognition of the reality, the cause of sustentation, the body, the sense organs, and the great elements of bodies, and these reciprocally of all, since human and animal and supernormal bodies depend upon each other. So much then for the 9 causes. and these, so far as possible, are also to be applied to other things. But as for the following up of the aids to yoga, it comes into play as cause in two ways only. I'm tempted to do one more, but maybe I should stop. We're about 3/4 done with book 2. What should I do? Alright, it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna finish here. Thank you very much. Namaste. I'm gonna be doing yoga chanting ASMR in maybe a couple of hours. I don't have a set schedule. Yeah, and I'm not getting enough sleep nowadays, which once I fix my sleep schedule, maybe I could schedule myself. But until then, it's do as I can. Thank you very much. Namaste. Namaste. I talk a lot more, and I can't even talk as a normal person yet anyway. But when I don't sleep, I talk a lot more. Thank you. Namaste.